Welcome back, folks. We are on Tony the Blade today. We're on the Mercenary. We're going to be knocking out the quests that you get in the base here. One of them is from Al. One of them is from Bruno. We're just going to start with the one from Al. Soldier with a sudden look on his face is sharpening a knife. He runs his finger along the blade several times, making a dissatisfied grunt, and continues the process. Hi, I'm a newbie around here. Do you need some help? Hey, more cannon fodder. Or a hidden talent. Only time will tell, if you survive, that is. Soldier grins and continues sharpening his knife. Can't say that I really need your help, but if you want to learn a couple tricks, you're welcome to. Sounds intriguing. I've been saddled with an interesting job. We had 3 friends join us recently, Jack, Bull, and Toast. Told the boss back then they were kind of shady and unreliable. I saw right through them. These boys didn't last a week in the clan. They robbed the warehouse, injured a security guard, and made a run for it. You need me to track them down and kill them? You're a smart guy. I like it. Hard part is these guys aren't fools either. They're not going to risk getting caught. They're probably holed up somewhere in the bar, or they've asked another clan for protection. And you can't just massacre people like that. Do you have to kill them? Maybe we can get them to pay a buyout or something. No, man, no buyouts. First of all, we're business partners. And what's important in any business? Reputation. Authority, seriousness of intentions. If we don't react to the situation in any way, others might think they can fuck with us and get away with it. All right, I'm ready to help. Especially if you share a portion of the reward. Business approach. Start at the bar. Talk to the local drunks, catch someone down a dark alley maybe, bribe them and interrogate them. I'm almost certain that someone may have heard something at least about one of our targets. I'll search for information on the others. As soon as anything happens, I'll check in with you at the bar. And you get the quest 3's a crowd. So we can tell them deal, and we're just heading to the bar. So I'm going to run to the bar and I will see you guys there. All right, so we're in the bar. We have to talk to the drunks, which is this guy, the guy over there by the courier, and the guy sitting right across from Captain. So let's talk to these fellas. What is it? Hi, I'm looking for 3 of my friends, Jack, Bull, and Toast. Have you seen them? Shit, of course I have. We almost got into a fight here with this drunk mug. Can you imagine? He was in cahoots with those vagrant chumps. He seemed like a steady guy, but as soon as he grabbed him by the balls, he ratted. This punk Jack went north with the stalkers. They got some kind of super order. They were headed somewhere that sounded like the industrial zone in the Red Forest. But I'm sorry, brother, I can't remember exactly. That's enough. Thanks for the information. So we'll go over here and talk to this other guy across from the courier now. Hey, buddy, let me drink in peace. Don't bother me. You tell him, hi, I'm looking for 3 of my friends, Jack, Bull, and Toast. Have you seen them? Kind of friend of you if you don't even know where your buddies have gone. No contacts either, huh? You won't believe it, but I dropped my PDA in some kissel yesterday, so do you know them or not? So maybe you're a bandit after all, or even worse. I won't give up on his stalkers. I'm going to tell them these stalkers are being hunted by mercenaries. Do you want to get in the clan's way? You won't make it out of the ball before you're caught, and then... The stalker shudders. I've seen those 3 here, but Bull was here literally an hour ago. I haven't seen the other 2 in a week. Thanks for the information. Now get off my back. Tell him I should go. And we're going to talk to the last one. He's probably going to be too drunk to talk, but a typical bar dweller, no different from the rest. This is usually the kind of person who knows a lot of interesting things. I'm looking for 3 of my friends, Jack, Bull, and Toast. Have you seen them? The bandit thinks it over carefully. No, I don't think so. Wait, Toast, you say? A while back, I went out for a smoke one evening and realized that I didn't have my effing lighter. So I went up to some guys and asked for a light. I think one of them was called Toast, but I can't be sure. It was a while back, maybe 5 days ago. Who was with him? Did you at least see his face? The bandit thinks it over again. One of them was one of those Freedom member stoners. And the second, fuck knows, he sounded like a bandit, but again, I'm just speculating. So that ends 3's a crowd, and you get a report for Al. Okay, thanks for the information. So now we have to meet Al in the bar. And walking around the bar, this guy's just right in front of where the auction guy is. Some drunk stops me and says, hey man, you got any change I can cure my hangover? So tell him, let me check. You suddenly hear a familiar chuckle. What are you doing, man? Have you been smoking too much lately? Al? What are you doing here dressed like that? Looking out for you, Junior, and sniffing out information. Or are you suggesting that I show up here in the mercenary colors and ask politely? What did you find out about our customers? All 3 were in the bar. One of them's still here. One has gone to the Red Forest with a group of stalkers, and the third has something to do with freedom. Not bad at all. Well done. That's all we need right now. I'll go search the bar. You head to the Red Forest and finish off the other motherfucker. If it's necessary to take out the whole group, you know what to do. So the quest, a report for Al's complete, and we get the quest Scuffles at the Industrial Zone. You tell him, got it? We got to go kill Jack. And Jack, like he said, is going to be up in the Red Forest, which he is in the area where the bio entrance is. So we're going to run all the way back up there, and I will see you guys here shortly. All right, we're in Red Forest. We're making our way up to where we need to be. Honestly, I hope I don't get into any PvP because this guy has no good gear for the most part. So you're going to be heading here on the map. And it's going to be in this building right here. And it looks like everybody's already dead. Huge claw wounds on the corpse. Stalker bled out. You don't find anything in the utility vest. Huge bite marks, not a single thing of value. And another, the whole corpse is covered with gruesome claw wounds. And then there's a guy in an actual like exo over here. So, Scuffles at the Industrial Zone's complete. The corpse is swollen. The stalker died recently. There's no visible wounds, but judging by the unnaturally twisted limbs, the man fell from a great height. There's nothing of value in his pockets. And we get Unlucky Hunter's quest. So now we just have to run all the way back to Al at the bar. So I'm going to run back there, and I'll see you guys here in a second. All right, we're back at the bar. I'm going to talk to Al again. He's in the same spot. Let me guess, the bastard's worm food. The squad was attacked by a chimera and hardly anyone survived. Looters stripped the corpses bare, they even took the PDAs. It was impossible to establish identities of the dead. No, man, that's no good. An unconfirmed kill doesn't count. You should have followed the looters' trail. Alright, never mind, we'll keep looking. If Jack did survive, he'd probably let his guard down, thinking he'd covered his tracks. So what are we going to do now? Well, at least I have good news. I tracked down the guy who stayed at the bar, and you won't believe it, but right now Bull's just sitting there eating. He thinks he's completely safe. Have you got a plan already? We can't just shish kebab him right here on the spot. I do love a good massacre. They're always beautiful and spectacular, but I'm afraid they wouldn't let us back into the bar after that. So we'll take a more graceful approach. I'll give you a bottle of poison. A few drops of the victim will fall asleep forever. And why do I have to do that? First of all, he might recognize me, and let's just say that would greatly complicate our mission. Secondly, you wanted to learn a couple tricks, didn't you? My mentor always said that the only way to learn is through practice, and here's your chance. All right, I can handle it. I don't doubt it. But if things don't go according to plan, at least lure him out of the bar somewhere, and I'll stab him there. I'll keep an eye on you. So we get Unlucky Hunters is complete. We get the poison, and we get the quest, the poisoner. And you tell him deal, and he's sitting right here. So let's talk to him. Huge stalker sitting at the table eating some porridge from a bowl with a knife. Several sturgeon throwing knives hang on his heavily laden utility vest. Hey dude, is this seat free? Stalker nods and continues to eat. You can't just slip the poison in. You need to distract him somehow. You can either tell him your name is Bull, right? What do they call you that? You can ask him how did his last trip go and tell him you didn't have much luck. Now, since this up here said something about the knives, I think I'm going to tell him I see you know a thing or two about knives. I'm quite fond of knives myself. I'd like to buy some more, I think. He looks at you suspiciously. So you're fond of knives, are you? Come on then, tell me what the butt is. The butt is the tip of the handle. Wait, that is the tip of the handle is the butt. Fucking big shot, get lost. I need an experienced stalker to shoot wild boars on the territory of the bar. I'm afraid to deal with the whole pack myself, but the two of us can definitely handle it. Alright, I'll help you. I'm already guzzling through the last of my money. I don't want to have to start begging. But the money is in advance, and I'll need a few pickles. I trade them with the local drunks and for all sorts of useful things. So the poisoner's complete, and running errands from the bull has been received. I'm really not sure what the correct answer was, because the butt of the knife is the tip of the handle. It's not the back of the blade, that's the spine. It's not the tip of the blade, because that is the tip. So I'm really not sure why that he said that, but whatever. We get running errands for Bull, so deal, I'll get you some pickles. He wants 30 pickles? Good thing I've got 43, but fuck. Tell him, yeah, take it, and give him 5,000 rubles. So that ends running errands for Bull, and you get a Novice Killer. Here's the waypoint. You go ahead. I'll buy some ammo and catch up. So now we just have to meet with Al, who he's going to be outside, so let's just go on out here. So he's going to be over here. This is where we come out the bandit entrance. He's going to be in this little building right here. Mercenary is wiping the bloody knife. Well, now I have blood on my shoes. You could have done it the other way. It's done. What now? The last of the three really did join freedom. Found out there was a recon mission, and his squad is now on the Fool's Pass, so your task is pretty straightforward. Just go shoot the bad guys. I will. Give me the coordinates. When you're done, go back to our base. We'll figure out what to do next. So a Novice Killer's complete, and now we get Razing a Toast. Tell him okay. We have to kill some dude named Cracker and 5 Freedom Soldiers. No, it's going to be up here where you usually farm as a mercenary, so that's not too terrible. So I'm going to run all the way back, and I will see you guys shortly. All right, we're back in the Fool's Path. Just came out of the mercenary base. We're going to head over here and try to find these guys. They are not very far from the actual mercenary base. They're just going to be right here on the map, and here's the merc base. Nope, they're inside. Oh, it's an actual instance when you get here. Even better. Careful because the floor is open here. And that was the actual named guy. And I'm just going to drop down through the floor to get back out of here. I like that it was an actual instanced area. All right, we're just going back to the, looks like the mercenary base now instead of the bar, which is great because I don't feel like running back to the bar. I don't have a speed build on this guy. Looks like he's going to be back up where he was. Mercenary noticed you and puts the knife in his belt. Ah, here you are at last. You won't believe what happened here. You found out Jack survived the meeting with the Chimera and finished him off? Better, much easier. Jack showed up at the base. What? Why? The traitor knew perfectly well that the mercenaries are no fools, and he wouldn't give himself away that easy. We could have continued taking out everyone he knew until we got to him, but he miscalculated one thing. Can you imagine? Jack came here with a wad of money. Did he try to barter for his life? Exactly, and it was a pretty decent amount too, but reputation is more important, remember? I remember, so what's going to happen to Jack? Al shrugs his shoulders. No idea. Maybe we'll make him play Russian roulette. Maybe we'll use him for target practice. Maybe we'll release him into an anomalous field with one bolt just for fun. I don't know. We'll see. But I definitely don't envy his fate. What do you think we should do with him? I'm going to tell him have all the fun you want. I don't care. What about my reward? A mercenary who doesn't torture his victim. We have a real professional in our midst. I'm jealous. A lot of people get burned by this. All right, you did a good job. Beginner's luck, as my mentor correctly dubbed it. I'll share part of the profits with you. Here, you deserve it. And if any other work comes up, I'll keep you in mind. So that ends Doomed Deserters, and we get 23,000 rubles, 2,000 repair parts, and 5 big pouches of army first aid kits. And you tell him, deal, thanks. And that ends his little quest line. So, if this video helped you out, go ahead and drop a like, comment, and subscribe for more Stallcraft videos in the future. I plan on going ahead and knocking out all of the sub-faction quests that you can do. I am not going to be doing any more weapon showcases until after the rebalance, which should be in a week or 2, maybe 3. I don't feel like I should be making videos on guns that are going to change, and I'm going to have to remake those videos in less than a month. I'm probably going to have to go back and remake all of the videos we've already done on the showcases because the weapon values are going to be changing, as well as armor values. So how good a weapon is in PvP is going to be totally different after the patch, I'm thinking. We're going to be going and redoing all those anyway, so there's no point in me making those videos right now. So I'm just going to focus on all the quests and also going back and redoing all the side quests in the swamp for both factions. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a good one, and I will catch you in the next video. Y'all take it easy.